Here's Motor Diabolical coming at you with another movie review. I'm gonna talk about just one of them days. I give this movie 3 out of 5 stars. Basically, this movie was just like a female version of Friday. It was taped in LA, filmed in LA, so it was kind of low budget a little bit. That's why I said it's another Friday, like a female version of it. These two women, having problems with paying their rent. One of the girls, they end up giving the money to some dude who didn't have no job. He ended up using the rent money for something else, some shirts. And then, they was trying to go, get the rent money to pay the rent. And then it had some African dude that was like the landlord, and he was trying to put people out on the first of the month. I'm like, dude, give people time to give you the money, man. You just this slum landlord dude from Africa. This dude, he put somebody out on the first of the month because they ain't having no rent. You ain't supposed to do no stuff like that. That was a funny part of the movie. This damn African dude named Uche. Then on top of that, they was trying to get the money. They was going through the hood and doing all this extra stuff. And this woman had a job interview she had to make, and it was all over the place, man. This is why it kind of reminded me of Friday a little bit. Matter of fact, it reminded me of Friday all the way, not just a little bit. Like I said, it's a ripoff of Friday, but with women, with females. So it was funny. I got some laughs out of it. It was, it was okay. This movie had the nerve to come out in movie theaters. It did all right, but this movie should have been on a streaming site. Should have been on like Netflix or something. This is where this movie should have been. This movie really didn't have no business coming out in no movie theaters, because you can tell this movie was very low budget. And then they just shot it in LA and all the hoods in LA, the jungle or whatever it was filmed at. It was just, it just should have been on streaming. It shouldn't have been on no damn coming out no movie theaters. It came out early in January. It did okay. I don't really know if it made all this money that it spent on making this movie back, but this is a streaming movie. So when this movie come out on streaming, this is a good movie to watch. Like I said, this movie really didn't have no business coming out in no movie theaters. They should have marketed this movie to like another Friday, basically. They didn't do a good job marketing in this movie. Keke Palmer and SZA, they're not no big box office draws like that, so you already know. This movie should have came out on streaming, but like I said, I give this movie 3 out of 5 stars. It was funny, get some laughs out of it. The other thing was funny, the landlord Uche, the African dude, he didn't want to fix people's apartments up, but he fixed up the apartment for this white woman to come move into. The white woman had everything in her apartment complex, not her complex, but her apartment room, her unit. Everything was fixed in there. It looked like a brand new apartment. But the other, them two women's apartments, they had like a hole in the ceiling. He didn't want to fix that, but he fixed this white woman's apartment clean. Marble tile and different carpet and everything. And the two girls at the end of the movie was like, oh, so he gonna do all this for this white woman, but our apartment looked like, trash. That was another funny thing about the movie, man. And the African dude and rolled out the red carpet for the white woman, trying to gentrify the little apartment complex that they lived in. So the apartment complex looked like a hotel. Some of them apartment complexes out there in LA look like hotels, man. I don't know why they built them like that, but they did. But like I said, I'll give this movie 3 out of 5 stars. This movie should have been on the streaming site, Netflix, Hulu, some one of those. But it's been Motor Diabolical, Turning on the Heart.